Daily Horoscope, the 4th of October 2017. Aries. It will take a lot of effort to prevent your nervousness from manifesting in an untimely manner in your life as a couple. Otherwise, the reports may be rather tense. Avoid engaging in endless and unnecessary discussions. Bachelor, the star Neptune, influencing your sector loves, will speak to you of friendship. That falls well because if you are going to make a meeting, not sure that you are ready to sacrifice your freedom, your thing, now, it would be rather a love friend. You will feel uncomfortable in your profession. You will come up with the idea of questioning the content of your trade and the social role you are called upon to play. You will feel like you are doing a job that does not really suit you, which is foreign to your deep aspirations. And then you will be tempted to orient yourself towards a different activity. Taurus. You will be vulnerable to some small amorous follies. You may be in love with someone who is hardly made for you. However, in spite of the joys it has brought you, you will not be able to leave a bit of bitterness. And you will soon perceive that the beloved has defects which oblige you to depart from him definitely. Certainly, you cannot be blamed for lack of initiative. You will make excellent decisions, and you will skillfully lead your boat. You will even succeed in carrying out an ambitious project. Gemini. Native couples, Uranus, which has the chic to provoke the fights, risks to make you pass without transition of the declared conflict to sensual reconciliations. A paradox that, on balance, may not be to displease you. If you are alone, rejoice, it will change. The planet Venus could indeed touch you right to the heart. A love that imposes itself on you as a fatality, or a relationship that evolves little by little, in both cases, is serious. The natives of the sign will be very professionally protected by this aspect of Pluto. They will be able to mature certain decisions that will lead to a significant change in their activity, mostly in relation to foreign countries, major trips, where essential contacts can be made. Increased accountability, importance of new and far-reaching commitments. In any case, many satisfactions to anticipate. Cancer. The impact of Jupiter on the love plan will be totally beneficial. If you are married, the day will be marked by a good agreement between you and your spouse. You will be happy to live together, you will share many activities, and you will enjoy little pleasures for two, such as a good dinner in a large restaurant. If you live alone, the day will be very protected. It is quite possible that you will meet someone who will convince you and with whom you decide to embark on a life of two. Excellent career prospects. You will aim high, and you will be right because you will have the means of your ambitions. But beware. Do not let sentimental or other worries destabilize you. Lion. A climate of self-fulfillment and mutual trust will reign supreme in your life as a couple. It will be up to you to establish good relationships with your spouse or partner, and it is by the charm and sweetness that you will get whatever you want from him. Unmarried, you will attract sympathies and have the opportunity to meet many people, unless it is the beginning of an idyll destined to flourish. Passions and storms will give way to feelings in a climate full of charm and charm. Uranus in this aspect could cause some insecurity in your work and even result in modifications that at first sight are not to your liking. Yet, if you make the effort to adapt, you will soon see that the evolution in progress is not unfavorable to you, far from it. So, courage, keep your confidence in yourself and in the future, you can only congratulate you. Virgin. Bachelor, there are surprises in the air. A love story for life. Not necessarily. But between a love affair or a thunderbolt, heaven promises you a very moving day. Charentaises, Plat Hotel and a quiet weekend with your family. Your life as a couple will be rather easy, even dominated by routine. Overall, you will not complain. But if you are weighed down, there's nothing to stop you from inviting friends to a pizza or spaghetti. In work, you will have to resolve to upset your habits. Thus, be prepared to radically modify your working methods in order to be more competitive, or to orient yourself in new directions. You will have everything to gain. Libra. Are you one of the native married people who have for some time been through a difficult phase? So it is on this day that things will be decided. For some, There will be a great explanation, perhaps a bit violent, but which will help to clean up the situation and start on a good foundation. Others, on the contrary, will choose the rupture, but it will soon allow itself to be overcome by the regained freedom. Singles, for many of you, there will be an important encounter, or, who knows, a reunion that will enchant you. The sun in this aspect will help you assert yourself and achieve your goals in your work. But 3 other stars will make you unexpected misfortunes, changes that will require a great effort of adaptation, or a professional climate quite confused. Everything will be fine if you stay calm and avoid acting on a whim. Scorpio. Unpleasant day for couples. Disputes will often have money for object. As much as you show yourself and, so much the spouse will play the cicadas. Also, your mood will often reflect your bank account. The impact of Jupiter and Saturn, well placed in the sky of the bachelors, will be on the whole quite positive side heart. But be careful, these stars can also make you too impulsive in love and transform you into the young credulous teenager and blue flower. Everything will work like clockwork. Your organization is in place, and very clever one who thinks you can change your mind. You will be even more effective if you work with a Scorpion. Sagittarius. With the present configuration of Venus, you will be able to enjoy the harmony in your life of couple if you make the necessary efforts. Always act in a straightforward manner with your spouse or partner, and avoid at all costs to provoke a balance of power. Bachelor, the powerful aspects of the moon will encourage crazy and passionate loves. There will be a thunderbolt in the air, not only for young people but also for the young. The most impulsive of celibates will immediately think of marriage. Routines and habits are likely to dominate your work life, so that you will go your little way, without anxiety but also without enthusiasm. Fortunately, things will soon move, allowing you to give your full measure. Capricorn. Thanks to the good astral influx, you, a native couple, will gain confidence, and your relationship with a loved one will be transformed. Indeed, you will know how to use your seduction assets to exert a more powerful power on your partner. This amorous tactic will prove effective, and you will lead your beloved by the end of your heart. Bachelor, from success in love, you will have to resell during a trendy evening or a rather banal meeting. You will shine with all your lights and you will not go unnoticed. With this aspect of Pluto, it is not impossible, it is even likely that very important changes in your professional life spanning a long time will take root today. To give you every possible chance, take advice without waiting. Aquarius. Relaxed, in your skin, you will prefer to establish warm and positive relationships with your spouse or partner, rather than playing a tender war with him. The conjugal climate will be greatly affected. Bachelor, beautiful fixed on all your sentimental relationships that day. Take advantage of it to take stock of your loves, seeking to fortify the best and eliminate those that seem cumbersome or useless. Today, the planet Uranus will look bad, which can complicate your life professionally, or force you to fight in a clearer, more daring way. Chase fear or lack of confidence in you, for he that flees from fear falls into the pit. Jeremiah. Pisces. If you are married, Venus will put animation in your loves. For most natives, there will be a renewal of sensuality and complicity. But some couples will have trouble avoiding disputes which, fortunately, will usually end with a reconciliation on the pillow. Bachelor, your love ardor will be whipped by Mars. You will brilliantly pursue your momentum and put the loved one at your feet. Your charm will allow you to distance all your rivals. On the working side, heaven will be generally favorable, and you will have nothing serious to fear. But the negative configurations of the moment can translate into temporary difficulties in your work. It is possible that some of your colleagues are aggressive with you, or that your hopes of promotion are momentarily disappointed.